Civic organizations are teaming up to give Tennesseans an opportunity to learn about the power they have in choosing how they want their neighborhoods represented. It's all about the redistricting process. It happens every 10 years. A number of groups will be at Second Missionary Baptist Church on Shallowford Road, and that is where we find our Travis Cummings. What do they want to accomplish tonight, Travis?
Hey Cindy, that's right. You're going to see our local branch of the NAACP here. You're going to see Civic Tennessee, the Hamilton County Voters Coalition, and several other civic groups here tonight. The plan tonight and goal is to discuss issues and collect input that they want the state legislature to know when they draw those maps at the end of this year.
I like Chattanooga. Chattanooga has grown. It's clean now. The city is looking at new things to do.
Chattanooga Hamilton County NAACP President Ann Pierre has lived in the scenic city since she was 9 years old. A lot of time to watch it grow. That has caused us to look at redistricting in a way that will be fair to all of the people, particularly to the African Americans. Now her chapter, which she's been a part of since 26 years old, is partnering together with several other civic organizations in town to make sure that as the area expands, everyone gets what they need to be successful in their own neighborhood. Redistricting, which happens every 10 years, establishes new boundaries for representational districts. How maps are drawn affects who appears on your ballot, where you can vote, and whether elected officials respond to your needs. Pierre says it's a part of the reason the census is so important. To make sure that those people are taken care of. Not only those people, all the other people who've come to the city, that they are represented fairly. Over the last 10 years, Hamilton County grew by 8.8%. Bradley by 9.8%, Sequatchie County by 12.1%.
I think that people are realizing, wow, there are big changes coming in the way that we're going to have our political representation.
President of the League of Women Voters, Debbie Gold, says it's important to have a say so that your representation fits the needs of your area.
You live in a rural area. You want someone to represent you who cares about well water contamination, not somebody who lives in the heart of Chattanooga who doesn't know a thing about it.
As several federal dollars flow into the county, a push to ensure it's distributed fairly. We want to continue to grow as a city, and we want everybody to be equally treated. All right, so right now, cities across the state are working on their maps. There's a tight timeline for all of this. The state legislature, legally responsible for the statewide maps, has to have all of the information from the public in November. Draft maps will be prepared in December, and early in January, the state legislature will vote on them. The hearing is scheduled for tonight from 7 to 9 here at Greater Second Missionary Baptist Church here on Tunnel and Shallowford Road. If you cannot attend in person, it will be live streamed on the church's website. In Chattanooga, Travis Cummings, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.